Okay, this is just a little video rather than writing to lots of people about my project plans. And some people said, why don't I put another container or a motorhome or a caravan on top of the container for guests? Well, I'm going to show you where I'm going to put it in a minute, but I think people have seen these containers here. Well, that wasn't the idea, and somebody said bridge it over, and yes, yeah, I understand all that. I was going to do that, but there is a problem. Even if I wanted to put another container on top of those, I've got this problem. Right, I'm just putting another edit into here because I realised I didn't actually show you the transformer or the power line that goes across to my building, and you can see it's quite low because I already hit it once with the forklift and we had lots of sparks for some reason, so that's got to come down to get a crane in. Now the containers originally were put there with a flatbed trailer. Really interesting trailer because it was so manoeuvrable, it was unbelievable. You could actually, you know, you've got your deck of your trailer, they could move the axle up the trailer, all, you know, the rear wheels, so it would change the angle so you could get really sharp angles to get into places. Excellent, wish I got video of that. So, which container am I going to put it on? Well, you see that one there that's got my test frame on, and I'm just pointing randomly now. That's the one. Now you don't usually see that, but that's got my compressor in it and all my parts and bits and pieces, and that's got electric in it. So let's go and have a look. On from my balcony is my proposed plan. Sorry about the washing, Deborah just stopped by and did a wash because it's a nice sunny place to do drying. Anyway, this is it, and there's me birds, look up there. Wait a minute. There they are, look. Must be dinner time. You see, that's the container I want to build a little building on. So you can see the height of the table. It's not very far up, so I'll put some steps up there and build a little building on there, a little bunkhouse. It's going to be great. Now people said, why don't you put a container on there? Well, I just priced up an 8-foot container. Somebody's cut down a 40-foot into an 8-foot, put a nice door on it, etc. So it's only 8 foot by 8 foot, and that was, I think it was $4,000 delivered. That's a bit ridiculous because I only paid $4,000 for that 40-foot container there delivered. Mind you, prices have gone up. So for $4,000 I can finish all this project here and have enough change to build a little bunkhouse up there. I think it's going to be great. So all I've got to do is finish off this decking, put a rail around it, put some steps up to there, and also put some steps down the side, just in case there's a fire, somebody can escape down the side instead of going through the building. So that's the idea. As you can see, I started to clean my gutter out and I got stuck by robins. Cute little things. They're growing up now. There's 3 of them. I didn't realise there was 3 of them. Anyway, that's the plan. But you can see how much sun it gets. And you can see, look, there's just trees, there's no neighbours, there's nothing. So I think it's going to be nice. And if you want to look at how I'd constructed it, it's down here, look. This is 2x3 steel, 3/16 of an inch thick, supported by scaffolding poles. I've got 1, 2, 3, and then it's bolted to the house, to the concrete on the side. And then at the bottom, which you can't see because it's all filled up with leaves, I've got some concrete blocks which in turn are concreted to rock, solid rock. This is all fallen down rock, but that's what it's concreted on, so it's all nice and level and it's solid and it ain't going anywhere. So I was kind of pleased about that. You see some shonky decks made out of wood and they all fall down after a few years. So in other words, these are galvanized steel posts, so they're not going to rust out. And the reason why I built it like this, not to the end of my building, was that we get a lot of rock fall, and the rocks can then go underneath here and not bother the building. You know, just shoo them away under there. You can see a door that fell off. That was off my kitchen. I just threw it outside till I get tidied up. I've got a lot of tidying up to do, as you can see, but once those birds have gone, those pesky birds, then we'll get onto this project. So I hope that filled you with a bit of information.